Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. This is episode number 54, and we start today's episode with Gerhardt coming to us and saying he's not happy with his role at the club, whereas Torres Gomez is. And I've discussed this a few times now, but players coming to us and saying that sort of stuff always frustrates me, because unless they've got a valid reason to be upset, it's so annoying how their morale goes down and you can't do anything about it. Yannick Gerhardt has been in the first team ever since we signed him at the start of the series. He's been one of our most underrated players. He's grown to an 81 or is it 82 overall now, I can't remember, but he's grown so well. He's a regular in the first team. He didn't play in the last game, which was a 1-0 win over Griefer Firth, because I rotated the entire side. He has to know that the reason he was dropped was not for a reason because I didn't trust him or anything, or just didn't think he was good enough. It was clearly for fatigue reasons. It's so frustrating you can't just tell your players that and just clear up any confusion. But still, for the first game of today's episode here, we take on Eintracht Frankfurt back in the Bundesliga. As I mentioned, coming on the back of that 1-0 victory against Griefer Firth in the last episode to put us through to the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal. And Yannick Gerhardt would start this game and get the assist for our first goal as well. Just 7 minutes in, Angel Correa scores once again. And as you can see with the speech bubble there, that's now 9 consecutive league goals for Angel Correa and 11 in all competitions. The guy is just on fire, and there is no slowing down for the unstoppable Argentine. A great turn by Gerhardt and a wonderful cross into the centre as well, but the Eintracht Frankfurt goalkeeper there won't want to see that again. Comes out for the cross, gets caught in no man's land, and Correa wins the header, puts it in, and gets his 14th goal in the Bundesliga. So I said he wasn't going to hit 23 the way he started the season off, but now he looks almost certain that he will, and then some. So Hamburg 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. He almost got his second goal of the game there, but the goalkeeper made a great save, and eventually Sané's drill cross was dealt with, and Frankfurt got the ball clear. Did a break, check out these stats though: 60% possession for Hamburg and 92% pass accuracy. You rarely see me dominating those stats due to the way the AI play this year. We were playing very well though and very controlled. In the second half here, 2 minutes after the restart, we would double our lead through Maximilian Meyer. And the former Schalke playmaker scores an absolutely beautiful goal. He gets played through here with a lovely through ball by Yannick Gerhardt, stops the ball to number 4, comes across on the edge of the area, roulettes round him, and then a first time strike into the top corner makes it 2-0 to Hamburg. And what a fantastic goal that was from our number 14. So Hamburg 2, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. We were in control throughout this entire game, and despite the fact we weren't creating too many opportunities, for the most part we were dominating possession, just playing the game at our pace really, and ensuring we wouldn't tire ourselves out and just get the chances we need and the goals we needed as well. And we secured the points in stoppage time too, with Marco Torres Gomez coming off the bench and getting another assist. And just like the goal in the last episode, when he was played through and could have ran through himself, but instead gave it to Angel Correa, this was the exact same. He was played through and he took it round the last man, but instead of going through one-on-one, he turns backwards after riding the challenge and then plays it through towards Leroy Sané, as if to say, I don't want to score, I'd rather get the assist. That's exactly what happens. MTG picks up another one. That's already his third since joining us, and it's Hamburg 3, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, and we get all 3 points with a comfortable 3-0 scoreline. So Leroy Sané with a goal. He's been pretty disappointing of late, Leroy Sané, but it's good to see him score there once again, and we did indeed win the game by 3-0. So 56% possession and a higher pass accuracy. I swear that's the first time in the entire series where both of those things have happened simultaneously, and we won the game pretty comfortably. So an easy 3-0 victory for us in that one. And right now in the league we are still top of the table. We're trying to pull away from the chasing pack, and you can see that with 13 games to go in the Bundesliga we are still top of the table. Bayern Munich are gradually gaining ground on both us and Borussia Dortmund, who are in second right now. They're 9 points behind us, but we all know what will happen if they go top of the table. Last season we just could not catch up to them. So the challenge for us this season is different than last season. Last season is all about trying to keep up with Bayern Munich. This season it's trying to keep away from Bayern Munich. So it's a different type of challenge for us this season, trying to stay top of the table. Will we be able to do it with 13 games to go? Here is hoping. But for the second game of today's episode here, still in the Bundesliga, we take on FSV Mainz here away from home, and the first chance would fall 90 minutes in as Correa was sent down the left hand side. He's known for his goal scoring, but for the first goal of the game he gets the assist, gives it to Maximilian Meyer, who lets fly and finds the top corner. And what a great start to the game. The first chance falling inside the opening 20 minutes. Correa with with the assist. A lovely little Burb spin to beat his man, a good little free ball towards Maximilian Meyer, and the former Schalke man takes a touch, gets it out of his feet, and what a strike that is. No stopping that one from the goalkeeper. It's right into the top corner, and it is 1-0 to the away side. So the perfect start to the game to settle the nerves early on, and then 10 minutes later a great chance to make it 2-0 here. Meyer's on the ball, he scored our first goal, rolls it through towards Julian Brandt here down the left hand side, takes aim from a tight angle. The goalkeeper Timo Hall makes a great save though, and eventually as Sane goes to shoot, he sort of miskicks the ball and might get the ball clear. So still 1-0. We were looking a better side in the first half though, and in the 40th minute here a great chance to make it 2-0. Correa is sent through here, he has the pace, Bell catches up though, so he stops the ball, takes it round to number 16, goes for goal, and once again Angel Correa finds the back of the net, and that is now 10 consecutive league games and 12 games in all competitions where he has found the back of the net. So a question for you guys today: who is the best striker you have ever used in career mode? So I'm not going to say Correa is my best ever, but he's certainly up there. There is no denying that. So a question for you guys today: who is the best striker you have ever used in career mode? Let me know, and also tell me why as well, because Correa right now, the reasons are self-explanatory. He just keeps on scoring goals and he just doesn't stop. It's another one for Correa, and again, I wouldn't call him my best ever, certainly not yet, but he is certainly up there, that is for sure. But still, on the stroke of half time here, Mainz would get themselves back in the game and reduce the goal deficit and make it 2-1. They crossed the way to the centre, and Valencia made a great save here, turned the volley onto the post, but unfortunately the rebound fell straight to a Mainz player who headed it in and put it past the goalkeeper Valencia and into the back of the net. So 2-1, and Mainz back in the game here through Rafael Martins. But the break, as you can see here, despite Mainz having more possession, I felt we were playing better in the first half, looking a better team. But in the second half, not much was really going on until 6 minutes before the end, when Mainz had one final chance to equalise, and unfortunately they would as well. De Blasis was played forward, he took aim with a snapshot, beat Cesar Valente at his near post and made it 2-2. So Mainz come back from 2 goals down to rescue a point, and you'll see the stats at full time as the game did finish 2-2. We may have been the better side, and you could say we were unfortunate not to win this game, but the truth of the matter is, when you're 2 goals up, away from home or not, against the side who you should be beating, you cannot sit there at full time and say this was a good point for us, because we should not be letting these games slip. And again, the unbeaten streak doesn't get extended, and we're pleased with that, but if we want to win the title this year, if we want to stay top of the table, we cannot afford to throw away 2-goal leads against teams we should be beating. So we were cruising in that game going into the break, then we conceded on the stroke of half time, and in the second half not much happened. We couldn't keep them at bay, and they did score an equalising goal. So to throw away a 2-goal lead against Mainz there, I was very frustrated, but I only had myself to blame. But for the third and final game of today's episode here, we take on Arsenal in the Champions League round of 16 first leg away at the Emirates Stadium. Now of course, last season we reached the quarter-finals before PSG knocked us out. This season the board have laid it on the line and said we got to reach the semi-finals. Strong aims from the board. I've rested a few players for this game, but it is a big one of the biggest of the season, as we take on the Gunners away at the Emirates Stadium, desperate to get a good result. Last season when we faced them here, we lost by 2-1, so tonight I'm hoping for a better performance and a better result, and hopefully an away goal to take back to the Volkspark Stadion in the second leg. So here we go then, Arsenal away from home in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. We reached the quarterfinals last year. Can we get to that stage again? Well, not if we start off like this, because Cesar Valente is required directly from kickoff to deny Oxlade-Chamberlain from taking the lead for the home side. Good stop there by Cesar. And we do have hopes this season of going far in the competition once again. This is our second year in the Champions League. Last year, of course, reaching the quarters for PSG knocked us out. I'd love to get into the semis this year. That's what the board are asking for, don't forget. So a tough tie to start our first knockout stage off with. Can we get past Arsenal and get through to the quarterfinals? And here's Monreal for Arsenal, finds Socrates, poor pass though, Maya cuts it out, and now a chance on the break here as Sane receives the ball through towards Correa. Can he keep his fantastic run going here as he goes down left hand side? Still Correa, he's been given space here, Correa goes for goal, and Czech makes a great save at his near post and turns behind for a corner. You'd fancied him to score there. Angel Correa right now can't stop scoring. That's a great stop though by the former Chelsea goalkeeper. So the game being played at a pretty frenetic pace to begin then, as Dietmar receives the ball from Cesar and finds Sane down the right hand side. Good first touch there to get out of his feet and try and take around his man. He's done so, and well done Leroy Sane. Lovely dribble here from Sane, and still Sane powering through here. Leroy Sane's going to go for goal, and Czech has to turn it behind for a corner. Fantastic run there from Sane, cutting in from the right. He hasn't been playing too well of late, but that was a really good solo dribble, but Czech made the save. Corner comes in, Luan with the header, and again Czech is there. Another fine save by the Czech Republic goalkeeper, and it is still goalless. Both sides having good chances early, and that is a complete waste of a corner there from me. But either way, a fantastic start to this game. Still 0-0. There will surely be goals in this one though. Good for us being the away side. A good start, but still 0-0. And now Koscielny for Arsenal through towards Griezmann, and a great chance here as the Frenchman's on the ball. Tar struggling to keep up. He's played it backwards towards Wilshere, who goes for goal, and Valente has to make the save. I was wondering where he was passing the ball there, Griezmann. I didn't see Wilshere behind him, but still another good save by Cesar. Both goalkeepers making impressive stops early on as that header by Charities goes over, and the referee is giving a penalty. What's that for? Penalty to the Gunners. Tolisso is the guilty man apparently. What's it for? Chamberlain initially pushed him, and then Tolisso got just... well, I don't know what happened there, but someone hit him in the face, I think. How is that a penalty? In what world is that a penalty? Well, Marco Reus is going to stand up and take it, and a former Borussia Dortmund man can make it 1-0 to the Gunners. The number 43 is going to take it. Where's he going to go? He's going to chip this one. Is he? Nobody goes down the middle, and Valente makes the save, so justice is done. He's got a very good record from saving penalties, Cesar, and it is still 0-0. Justice definitely done there. I have no idea what that penalty was given for, but thankfully Valente pulls off the save, and it's still goalless. What a start to this game, though. And now Royce down the left-hand side for Arsenal. This game is being played at such a fast pace here. Royce crosses to the centre, and Valente in the end has a very simple claim. It's been a bizarre start. It really has been. Both sides, neither team waiting for chances, but trying to seek them out themselves and get opportunities. Arsenal come forward again here. It's just end-to-end stuff already. Griezmann on the ball, through towards Cazorla, takes around his man, back inside towards Griezmann. It's another fine save by Cesar, and oh well, okay, I didn't mean to do that, but Term gave it back to Valente, who just says get it behind for a corner. I've just made the save, so still 0-0. Another fine save by Cesar Valente, and the corner comes in and Valente claims it. What a fast start to the game. Ramsey tackled by Diekmeyer. Now Nacho Monreal picks it up, and the Spanish left back towards Socrates, and Socrates through towards Monreal, down the left hand side, long ball through towards Jack Wilshere, now towards Ramsey, skips around Hoffman, ball inside, Wilshere takes it around Tar, cross to the far post. Oh, what a great save by Valente, and Tar gets it away. I'm not sure who won that header there, but once again Cesar Valente makes a fantastic save at point blank range and keeps the score scoreless. He's been on fire to start this game off with. Griezmann and Cazorla through to Wilshere, Wilshere to Griezmann, back towards Ramsey. Can he get a shot away through? Royce saved by Valente. Unbelievable start to the game for Cesar, and a 19-year-old is making save after save. Royce tackled by Sane, and a chance on the break here as Leroy Sane plays it through towards Luan Carrera, signalling for it. The South Americans link up here. Luan down the left-hand side, tries to skip around Koscielny. He's done so. Carrera inside the area, surely for 1-0. Great save by Czech. Sane controls, drills it back in. Meyer can't control it. Meyer still double fake shot and cleared by Wilshere. And Arsenal escape. This has been an unbelievable first half. Derm on the ball, going to go for goal from range, why not? And Czech has a pretty simple save. So 45 minutes in, just about to go into the break. How this game is still goalless, I have got absolutely no idea. One of the best first halves of FIFA I have ever played, but neither side has found the back of the net. Both goalkeepers, Cesar Valente and Petr Cech, have just been on fire. Half time 0-0. Surely there's going to be some goals in the second half though, surely. Monreal for Arsenal picks up the loose ball, finds his teammate, comes towards Cazorla. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Santi Cazorla, who finds the top corner. And if Arsenal were going to score, it was going to take something special to beat Cesar, and that certainly was special. The Spanish midfielder picks up the ball after he failed to deal with it with Tolisso, and as he takes aim here from range, he finds the top corner. He just took one touch, saw the space, saw the opening, went for goal, and I mean, that is just an absolutely beautiful strike right into the top corner. Cesar's made some great saves in the first half, but the 19-year-old is getting nowhere near that one. What a great goal by Cazorla. The number 19 makes it 1-0 to Arsenal, and unfortunately for us, we trail by a goal. We've played very well in this game though, so I'm not too worried. I'm sure we can get back in this game, but Arsenal do take the lead. Cazorla with a goal, 1-0 to the Gunners. 4 minutes to go, and we may as well go for it now. May as well try and get ourselves an equalising goal and concede a second as we're pushing it. As Correa finds Luan here, down the left-hand side. One of our final chances. Debussy comes across. Luan beats him, gets inside the area. Still Luan. Space opens up for Luan. Goes for goal. Great save by Petr Cech. Royce will get it clear as well, and Arsenal escape. That's one of our first chances of the half. Luan went forward to shoot. It was a great save by Cech though, and Arsenal still lead by a goal to nil. And it looks as though that's how the game's going to finish as we come towards the final whistle. Luan, ball through towards Young. Can we get back in this one here? Ball through to Torres. Gomez loses the ball, and Arsenal get it clear. Come on. Come on, one final chance here. Diekmaar with a throw. Quickly get the ball started. Let's go. Tolisso, play it through towards Diekmaar. You may as well just whip it across here. Diekmaar tries to cross it straight at Petr Cech, and that is going to do it. Final score at the Emirates Stadium, 1-0 to the Gunners, and Arsenal take a massive advantage going into the second leg of the Volkspark Stadion. It was a game for the goalkeepers. Both keepers put on a really good display in both nets. Petr Cech and Cesar Valencia made some great saves. Valencia, of course, stopped a Royce penalty as well. But Arsenal are the ones that are celebrating come the end of 90 minutes. A goal from Santi Cazorla right out of the top drawer just after the second half restarted, separates the sides, and we just didn't do enough in the second 45 minutes. Didn't get the away goal I craved, and that means that going back to the Volkspark Stadion, if Arsenal score just once, we'll have to score 3 goals on the night. A disappointing night here at the Emirates Stadium. It's our first loss in ages. Arsenal 1, Hamburg 0. What an awful game. I mean, I say it was an awful game. The truth is we didn't play too badly in this one. It's just Arsenal were better, particularly in the second half as well. And we only really created one opportunity in the second half, and that fell late on as well. So disappointing from my standpoint, really, not being able to keep Arsenal at bay and also relying on Valente so many times, and for us going forward, not creating anything really in the second 45 minutes. So Arsenal deserved a win. Not going to deny that. We played okay, but just not well enough. Man of the match to me. Could easily go to Valente really for a few big saves, but also I thought Petr Cech played very well. I'll share the man of the match between Valente and Cech though. Both goalkeepers did very well in their respective nets. And I mean, I'm really frustrated now because going to the Volkspark Stadion, trailing by a goal, we needed at least an away goal and something positive, instead get nothing, and I'm very fearful. The board have asked us to reach the semi-final stages. We may not even get out of the round of 16. A very frustrating loss, a bitter pill to swallow, but we'll have to pick it up in the second leg, otherwise we'll be going out in the round of 16. And that is going to be today's episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode, guys. So I want to say a massive thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. That is of course much appreciated, it really helps the channel grow as well. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode tomorrow, where I could have a double upload day for you. See you then.